Mic check, mic check. Just about 3 minutes left here before we tip off TLU versus Trinity. Big matchup today. We'll be back, though, in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. And we are back here on TLU Plus and YouTube. This is Nicholas Trumbull joining you live once again here in Seguin on the campus of Texas Lutheran University in Memorial Gymnasium. We're about to introduce the starting lineups. First for the Tigers, Josie Napoli, number 0, a junior guard out of Beaverton, Oregon. Number 1, Jamie Reedy, a freshman guard out of Pipe Creek, Texas. Number 11, Maggie Robbins, a senior guard out of Plano, Texas. Number 22, Elaine King, a sophomore forward out of Cedar Park, Texas. And underneath, number 32, Natalie Anderson, a sophomore forward out of San Jose, California. Trinity coming in today 5-1. They're 1-0 in the conference, and they matched up against Southwestern as well, just as their men did, and came out with a victory. 88-59, and blew them out 29 points in the Tiger win. Their only loss on the season is to Hardin Simmons, who's currently number 7 in the nation. And that game actually went to overtime. The Tigers, we all know, if you're familiar, if you're a TLU fan, you're familiar with the Tigers. If you're a Tiger fan, you know the Tigers always have a great basketball program under head coach Cameron Hill in his 12th season, assisted by Kelly Simmons. The Tigers last year won the conference championship, only lost one game in conference. That was against Colorado College. And then Colorado College the week later came into TLU, and TLU beat Colorado. But I'll tell you what, this TLU women's team is something to be, afraid of. Let's just put it like that. They're 7-1 themselves, only one loss on the season. That was to Pacific Lutheran about 2 weeks ago here at home. Pacific Lutheran just not missing. And definitely could be 8-0 right now, but that team, they had a girl, I believe her name was Reiner, 25 for the 25 for the Lukes, Pacific Lutheran. She was not missing, just hitting threes back to back to back. But TLU, let's go ahead and meet their starting lineup. They're 1-0 in conference after last night's win against Southwestern. They won, or against Shriner, they won by 30 as well. 11, Kayla Presley, a junior guard out of Kyle, Texas. Number 15, Lauren Sansano, a sophomore guard out of San Antonio, Texas. That's another sophomore guard, number 21, Sadai Jones out of Los Fresnos, Texas. Starting today, Emerald St. Laurent in her first start in her collegiate career, number 22, a sophomore forward out of the Woodlands, Texas, going to be replacing Brianna Wilson, who unfortunately got a big injury yesterday against Shriner. She'll be out today, not dressed out, sitting here on the sideline for TLU. And then 25, Kaylee Mulkey, a junior guard out of New Braunfels, a leading scorer for the Bulldogs last year, and an all-SCAC first-team selection. Nice quick pass. We're going to see this Tiger team moving extremely fast on offense. You see they did there. Quick three put up by Maggie Robbins is off the mark. TLU now. Kaylee Mulkey up ahead to St. Laurent. St. Laurent inside, going up and in. St. Laurent is improving game by game, year by year. She is 10 times better than she was last year, and she is 10 times better than she was in the first game of the season. Hence why she's starting today for Wilson. We'll see a lot of action from her tonight. She's getting a lot better on defense as well. Very, very versatile. Look at the rebound from Presley. Speaking of versatility, Presley can pass the ball, shoot the ball, and she can play some defense. TLU is going to move the ball quick here. Presley up top for three. Knock it down. Coach Troy Patterson has turned this women's program, I'm not going to say around because, we got a double dribble on Napoli. Not going to say he turned around because Coach Mel Dixon had this program in good hands. He won the conference championship in 2019, the same year the men's did. The last year that either team won a conference championship. That was here at home, actually. Speaking of that team, there's a lot of that men's team is actually over here in the corner because obviously Jimmy Smith was a coach the year prior, and a lot of his players over here, a lot of Coach Wacker and Coach Falke's players here as well. Mulkey taking a three, that one off the mark, rebounded by Robbins. But Patterson has just continued from what Dixon started, and this women's team has just been exceptional these past 2 years. This year they're even better than last, and a lot of young talent last year has turned into some experience, and still a lot of young talent on the floor. You see three sophomores starting today for the Bulldogs alongside two juniors. That's Presley, one of them up top, and then Mulkey here on the near side. Sansano, St. Laurent. They're ahead by three here early. Sansano going to drive inside, throw up a floater, nothing. It hits, but Mulkey gets offensive board. Keep an eye out on Mulkey on the offensive glass. Sansano's got to put one up, and she does. Knocks it down at the end of the shot clock. Trinity might have a handful today against this Bulldog team. Let's see if they can answer. Robbins now up top, the senior captain for the Tigers. She'll drive inside. Great defense. We got a travel on Robbins. Energy is just lifted up since the men's game. Unfortunately, the Tiger team men's were able to pull off the win. But TLU fans going to continue to represent, stay for this 7-1 women's team as they take on the 6-1 Tigers. Mulkey going up. That one rattles out. St. Laurent and Jones. And who else is that underneath? That was King, right? Yeah, Lane King all battling for it down low. It's going to go out on the Tigers, so Mulkey going to take it out underneath. Mulkey and the St. Laurent up top. We'll give it over to Sansano. Only 5 on the shot clock. They got to put one up quick. Sansano looking for it. Pull up J from Sansano is good. My goodness, this sophomore is incredible. TLU now with an 8-point lead, 10-2. Robbins driving in, kicking out. Pull up jumper off the mark from Reedy. Now the ball's on the ground. Jones and King fighting for it. There's a jump ball. Trinity won the tip. TLU going to get it back with an 8-point lead here early. I feel like in past years, I know in past years, the Tigers definitely outsize the Bulldogs. Today it looks a little more even. TLU might even have a little bit more size on the floor with St. Laurent and Jones out there. Jones at like 6 foot, St. Laurent at 6'2". The Tigers, King looks like she's got the tallest height out there right now at 5'11". Presley only 4 on the shot clock again. They got to put one up. Presley going to go. That one still hits the rim. There's Mulkey again on another offensive rebound. Now St. Laurent, Presley fighting for it. It's on the ground. Jones will end up with it. Shot clock reset. Now it's back to 12. Mulkey with some space, not going to take it. They're going to take things slow again. They got to speed this offense up just a tad bit. We're getting near the end of the shot clock. It's at 3 now. Got to throw one up. And it's going to be a shot clock violation on TLU. Still an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. If you want to check out the live stats again, you go on TLUBulldogs.com. There's a live stats link next to where you clicked on the video. Nice drive, kicked out Napoli for 3. That one off the mark. Let me make sure. I don't have a pronunciation guide on Napoli or Napoli. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Thank you. Yes, it is Josie Napoli, so I think I said that right. Maggie Robbins up top, guarded by Sansano. 13 on the shot clock, plenty of time, quick 3 off the mark from the Tigers. 10-2 now. Man, this Wi-Fi in here is slow on us. Trying to pull up these live stats. See what the Tigers are shooting right now. As TLU leads by 8. Just 5 minutes in here, the first quarter. They'll give it to Mulkey. Mulkey going baseline. Kicked out to Jones. Now back up top. They're moving the ball extremely well. Robbins trying to get a steal. Sansano's got to kick it out. Presley wide open 3 with 3 on the shot clock. That one off the mark, but they'll get the offensive board again. The shot clock back to 20. Jones, that's her spot. That one looked a little off balance, though. It's in the ground again. TLU gets another offensive board. The shot clock reset once again. Oh, nice steal. We got a foul on the floor. Reedy gonna get a big-time steal for the Tigers. Napoli on the inbound to Robbins. Trinity needs a bucket. Only 2 points in the first 5 minutes. Very unlike them. They've scored over 80 points in every contest so far this year. A quick bucket from Anderson is good. The sophomore brings the lead back to 6. Sansano skip pass. St. Laurent going to take a quick mid-range jumper. That one not good. And then another offensive board for TLU. Look at Mulkey again underneath, getting offensive boards. Now she's going to go up and put one in. Mulkey has turned from a 2 to like a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. She is all over the floor, playing like she's playing the corner and short corner, getting a lot of offensive rebounds and playing where her team needs her. Sansano running the point alongside Presley. So yeah, Mulkey the 3 for TLU. Sometimes seems like the 4 as much as she is there underneath. Trinity, just like their men in the zone as well. They give it into Jones and high-low to St. Laurent. St. Laurent looking to go up. We got a foul on the floor. I think it's going to be on Napoli. St. Laurent heading to the line to shoot 2. It sure is. We got a media timeout, first one of the game. 6-point lead for TLU. We'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. St. Laurent at the line to shoot 2 off the mark on the first. In and out on the second. So Sansano not able to knock down either free throw. TLU still ahead by 6. Napoli driving inside, looking for an and-one, can't finish. But she'll head to the line now for Trinity. Callie Perez checking in for TLU, freshman, alongside Kaylee Lacey in the game. Kylie Minner checked in for the Tigers. I think that's Signs right here as well. She looks familiar. Yeah, Monica Signs also in the game for the Tigers. Four-point lead is back for TLU. As Napoli is able to knock him down from the line. That's a scary pass there, and St. Laurent going to turn it over. She tries to hurry it up to Lacey on the press break. So Robbins going to have it. Down by 4. She'll get it inside the paint. Nice drop down pass as it rolls out of bounds. Looks like it's off of Perez. Little drop off. Daviana Jones also checked in for the Bulldogs. Robbins on the inbound. They'll get it in to Anderson. Anderson out on the wing. Now Signs with it against Jones. Jones has some great on-ball defense. So does Callie Perez. Watch this defense by Perez. It's kicked out. Napoli for 3. Just long. We got another foul on the floor. This time it is on St. Laurent. That's St. Laurent's second already in the first quarter. She'll be coming out. Madison Malone going to sub in for her. The freshman for the Bulldogs. 5'11" out of Bowling. Malone, great vision underneath. Wide open three-pointer off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Lacey. Perez running the point. She'll get trapped. Give it over to Lacey quick. Now to Mulkey. They'll try to give it into Jones. But TLU just trying to move the ball a little too fast. That's 4 turnovers now on the Bulldogs. Robbins throws that one up. Now it's a 2-on-1 fast break. Mulkey going all the way against Signs. Tries to get the and-one, but can't finish it. She'll head to the line now to shoot 2. Right now, Trinity, just like their men, can't hit them from beyond the arc right now. They're 0 for 5 from 3. TLU 2 for 4, 5 for 14 from the field. Mulkey able to knock it down after the 2 misses from St. Laurent. And the second as well. TLU back with a 6-point lead, 14-8. Bailey Timmons and Sky O'Rourke going to check in for the Tigers for the first time today. Nice pass from Minter. Now Anderson against Malone, 18 on the shot clock. Perez coming around trying to get the poke, nothing there. Anderson looking for the skip pass, gets it to Timmons. Now against Mulkey. This skip pass is, you got to have a good eyes on offense at this level. We've seen the skip passes open up so much for these offenses. There's Daviana Jones getting another bucket for TLU as they'll jump ahead by 8. Now Trinity trying to hurry it up and put another bucket in. They're like a travel there for a second. Signs takes a quick shot. That one gonna rattle out. We got a foul, another one, this time on the Tigers. It's 4 fouls on TLU, 2 on the Tigers right now. Checking in for the first time, Ivory Scott, a freshman out of Waco. everybody getting some playing time for this Tiger team. We'll see how deep their bench is today. Did a little bit of research, but they have a lot of young talent on this side. Not familiar with a lot of the names on the bench. This TLU team we know has a deep bench. If you're a TLU fan, we've seen it all year. Look at Jones there underneath. Now over to Malone. Malone going up. Can't finish. Gets her on board. Kicked out to Presley. Skip to Lacey. Can't leave Lacey open. Lacey going to drive, get a dump off to Jones. Now it's on the floor. Jones steals it. And back for TLU. Wide open down low is Malone. Easy lay. Nice pass from Kayla Presley. TLU now ahead by 10. It's 18-8. Kylie Minner up top, guarded by Perez. Now Timmons with it against Presley. Nice back door. Look at the defense by TLU. Presley with the steal. Now it's a 5-on-1 fast break. Look at the Bulldogs run. Presley going up, can't finish. Malone getting the offensive board, can't finish either. And another rebound, this time by O'Rourke. Now Trinity gonna try to answer on the fast break. Looking for a shot. Nice pump fake. Timmons pull up Jay. That's a nice shot from Bailey Timmons. Now we got an 8-point lead for TLU. Madison Malone up top. Back to Presley. Only 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. About a 10-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Malone looking into Jones. Nothing there. Skip pass. Can't leave Lacey open. She mishandles a little bit. Still going to pull it. And it's off the mark. Shot clock going to reset, though. Jones trying to save it. Can't do so. Minter. Oh, Perez coming from behind. We got a foul on the floor, though. Who's the foul on? It's going to be on Minter. Kylie Minter, the sophomore. Just 15 seconds left, no shot clock. TLU looking to get the last shot of the quarter. 8-point lead, Jones kicked out. Lacey for three. That's good. 21-10. As time winds down, Trinity going to try to put it up quick. I think she had the ball. Oh, my. They're going to say it doesn't count. Are they going to get a replay on it or no? Maybe not. 21-10 to end the first quarter. TLU with an 11-point lead. To start, or the end of first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. (21-10) to start the second quarter. Trinity or TLU with the 11-point lead held Trinity Tigers to 10 points in just the first. This defense from the Bulldogs is exceptional. Nice pass in the corner, skip pass to Napoli for three. That one off the mark. Trinity now 0 for 7 from the three. Presley with it. They're going to add some pressure here. Try to stir things up a bit. They got to get it over. They will to Lacey. Great job by Lacey coming up to help. Now 18 on the shot clock. Trinity doing a good job of wasting some time as TLU has it. Presley now to Jones. Got to hurry it up. 7 on the shot clock. They'll give it to Lacey. Now it's on 4. Lacey's got to put one up. She will. Pull up jumper is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Natalie Anderson. Now Napoli on the other end going to run the point. The drive inside. Nice tip by Jones. Lacey not turned around. So Reedy able to grab it. She's on the floor, stolen away by Malone. Man, Trinity's got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. And they're allowing a lot of open shots for TLU. TLU moving the ball extremely well. Though. Look at the skip pass to Lacey. Lacey off the back of the rim. We got it over the back on Malone. Yeah, Malone reaching over there. I think that was Napoli. She reached over. That'll be her first on the day. Denise Mary checking in for TLU. SCAC volleyball champion last year, two-sport athlete here at TLU. She has played in these last 3 games. Hadn't played prior to that because she was still with the volleyball team. Nice to see Merrick out on the floor and early too, with Brianna Wilson being out. Merrick gonna check in. Anderson up top, guarded by Jones, getting it down on the short corner. Nice skip pass to Napoli. Trinity's always moved this ball extremely well. Look at Robbins going inside now, trying to get a wraparound pass. Now Merrick steals it, gets it back to Presley to run this offense for TLU. Presley over to Perez. Now Lacey for 3, another one. That one off again. Jones looking to go up. She's going to travel. Lacey, I think, was 3 for 4. Let me check. Let me double check that. Last night in that 30-point victory. Again, it was 80-48 in their win over Shriner last night in Seguin. But Lacey was on fire. She didn't play the first couple of games of the season either due to an injury. That went off the mark from Anderson, rebounded by Presley. Still 21-10 and 2 minutes of play of the second quarter. No one scored yet. And call Napoli for a foul. TLU gonna have it on the near sideline inbound. Lacey on the inbound to Presley up top. She'll give it into Merrick. Merrick double team. They'll skip past it to Lacey now up top. Jones driving in. Nice move. Oh, what a block by Elaine King. Jones still has it though. Kick it out. Lacey for 3. Off again. Lacey can't buy one from the 3-point line today. Yesterday, Lacey was, let's see. There it is. She was 5 for 9 from the 3-point line. Like, Lacey is a big-time shooter for this team. 5th-year senior. Can't knock him down quite yet. But if she gets going, could be a close call. 21-10. Bulldogs still lead. Both teams scoreless. Jones underneath. Nice pump fake going up and puts it in. 13-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Anderson against Merrick. Give it up top. TLU holding Trinity to 10 points right now. And what is that, 8 minutes of play? I'm sorry, that isn't 8. That's a lot more than 8 minutes. It's 13 minutes. And again, Trinity averaging over 80 points a game this season. Robbins' floater is good. Maggie Robbins, one of the best point guards in the conference. She's been that for a couple years now. You know, she's a senior for TLU, or for Trinity. Angelina Sotelo gonna check in for TLU. She'll come in for, who'd she check in for? That was Perez, yeah. Mulkey gonna get the inbound. Mulkey looking to drive. Kick it out. Merrick looking for a shot. She'll go up. That's good. Denise Merrick. And now TLU ahead by 13, 25-12. With 6:10 left on the clock. Maggie Robbins, nice take inside, but what a block by Mulkey. Kaylee Mulkey now with it. Mulkey does so much for this team. Look at her now on the floor, saves it, ends up for Sotelo 3. That one way off, a little too long from Sotelo. 2 teammates, former teammates on the floor. right now. High school teammates Sotelo and Presley, both graduates of San Marcos High School. Cali men are going to check in for the Tigers. Tigers got to get something going here. They need a bucket. This TLU defense has been tough, but you got to find a shot. Again, right now, they're not shooting well from outside, but if they can get going, might be able to reduce this lead. Right now, they're 0 for 9. Up top is Mueller. Now Anderson dribbling it around the TLU defense. He'll draw a foul on Jones. So Anderson at the line to shoot 2. She'll knock down the first, miss the second, rebounded by Merrick. And they'll add some pressure as well to it. It's off the foot of the Tigers. 12-point lead for Trinity. So now Jones going to check back in for TLU. They don't want to leave her open. She's got a little bit of space right now. Don't leave her open on the short corner. Anywhere mid-range, she will knock it down. Presley up top, 15 on the shot clock. They're looking inside to Jones. Jones saves it for TLU. Mulkey floater is good. What a shot from Kaylee Mulkey. Now TLU extends this lead to 14, 27-13. Here in the second quarter, 5 minutes left. They'll get it inside. Now TLU back. Whoa, a lot of contact there on Anderson against Presley. Checking in is Sky O'Rourke and Annika Saenz for the Tigers. They've got 6 players on the court. Oh, maybe not. Anderson coming out. Media timeout here in the second quarter. 14-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. Trinity coming back with the press. After the media timeout, they're going to turn it over. Annika Saenz with it. Give it back up top to Reedy. 3-pointer from Reedy off the front of the rim, rebounded by Merrick. Sotelo pushing it up ahead to Mulkey. What a pass on the fast break and one for Kaylee Mulkey. And TLU just continues the strong showing this evening. And she finishes the second half of the N1. Now 30-13 here in Seguin. 4:20 on the clock left in the first half. Mueller up top, looking inside. Trinity still scoreless from beyond the arc. They're going to take one. Saenz still. They're now 0 for 11 after the miss. Sotelo, TLU looking to push the floor. They'll give it to Mulkey. Mulkey over to Jones. Jones' mid-range jumper is off the mark. You hear Coach Patterson calling out Jones's name. I was thinking the same thing. She had a little bit of space. If she ever has any, too, you want to give it to her, but can't finish on that shot. Tough take there by Signs as she'll head to the line for the Tigers. Juliana Tapia going to check in for the first time today alongside Audrey Hornaday. Tapia, a big-time on-ball defender. Hornaday, a big-time shooter for the Bulldogs. Signs still at the line. Able to knock down the first. Trinity. Signs able to knock down the second as well. Signs only averaging 2 points a game on the season. It seems like she's getting a lot of time here today. Trying to check out the rest of her stats, see what she contributes. Presley will have it up top. 18 on the shot clock. 15-point lead for TLU. Seven on the shot clock. Got to put one up, and another turnover. This time on Merrick. Trinity going to get it back. They've got a little bit of momentum now. They need another bucket. See if you can get to the free throw line again, or get an open shot. Trinity shooting well from outside right now. Nice drive inside, nothing there. Great defense by the Bulldogs. Kicked out, three-pointer from Minner is good. There it is. The Tigers finally find a three-pointer to fall. And now we're up to 12. 12-point lead for TLU, 30-18. TLU's got to get it across. They'll get it to Merrick. She'll give it back to Presley. 15 seconds wasted there on the shot clock. Tapia with it, getting it inside, throwing one up. That one gonna come off, but she's gonna get her own rebound, and she's on the floor with it. And it's gonna be a Tiger foul on Reedy, the freshman. That's her second. Jalen Martin going to check in for Reedy, sophomore out of Ashburn, Virginia. So Tapia at the line now for TLU. Able to knock down the first. And the second as well. Good job there by Tapia. Put TLU ahead by 14. 2:30 left here in the first half. A lot of contact there on the ball. Tapia's first foul today. Going to be on Minner. Minner going to take it out now underneath. 2:30 left here in the first half. They'll give it up top. That one bobbed a little bit by Martin. Thought that was going to be another steal. Timmons with it now. Nice play inside to Signs. She can't grab it on the pass. So TLU up 14 with the basketball. Press is back for the Tigers. Nice move by Presley. Up ahead to Tapia. Presley has controlled this offense so well this season. Her and Lauren Sansano both. Sansano's on the bench. Presley take over. Hornaday for three. That's good. Audrey Hornaday, a transfer for the Bulldogs. does not miss too often. She has a quick release, and it is extremely smooth, as you just saw there. Nice drive inside. O'Rourke going up. That's stolen away. This time Presley with it. 2-on-3. Going to slow it down a little bit. Now Hornaday looking for another shot. Tapia going to take it. That one off the back of the rim. Presley gets an offensive board. TLU looking to go up 20 here if they make another three-pointer. Tapia out of Mulkey. Skip pass. That one stolen away by Timmons. And now Minner's wide open on the fast break. She'll be fouled by Mulkey. Kylie Minner at the line, the sophomore out of League City. So far, Minner 76 from the line this season. Minner averaging almost 10 a game as a sophomore. This Tiger team a little younger than we usually see year by year. About the same as TLU, maybe a little older than TLU. They got freshman Reedy in there. Reedy actually number 3 in scoring for the Tigers at 12.5. She's got 14 steals on the season too. And then Natalie Anderson, obviously the leading scorer, 18.3. Also 8 rebounds, nearly a double-double. Oh, we got a foul called. Thought a jump ball might have been called there, but it's gonna be on Hornaday. Her first foul. Just a minute 16 left here in the first half. The Tigers need these free throws, a stop, and a couple of buckets to reduce this lead down before going into halftime. Martin not able to knock it down. Not a second either, but it's rebounded by Robbins. Kicked over to O'Rourke. Now to Anderson. Just a minute 10 left. Now Minner. Minner looking for a shot. Going to drive in. Go up with it. That one off the mark. Nice tough rebound. Another tough rebound by Natalie Anderson. Can't finish the second, but she's fouled. Anderson battling underneath. So she'll head to the line and shoot 2. Again, Anderson nearly averaging a double-double. 8 rebounds a game, 18 points a game. 73% free throw shooter. Right now, Anderson that'll give her 7 points. She's got 4 rebounds to go with it. Just under a minute left now here in the first half. Presley gonna break the press. Bounce pass, nice pass from Presley to Merrick. Merrick going up, nothing there. Now TLU Martin gets the 50-50, and we got a foul on Mulkey. As Martin comes up with it. That's Mulkey's second here in the first half. He's got to be careful. 15-point lead for the Bulldogs. The Tigers heading to the line once again to try to bring this lead down a tad bit. Mulkey going to sub out with 2. Monica Sainz going to check in for O'Rourke. Martin off the mark on the first. And Martin 0 for 4 now from the line. Big buckets. Oh, we got a foul on the floor, off-ball foul. Not too sure what went on there. I actually missed that. You can zoom if you're watching on a laptop, even TV. You can rewind it a tad bit to check it out and finish out the half and catch up at halftime. But I kind of want to see. I'm gonna take a look at halftime too. Tapia able to knock it down. TLU now 16-point lead. And off the mark, nearly another rebound for the Bulldogs. Martin gonna have it. Now the Tigers looking to score. They need a bucket, stop bucket. With 35 seconds left. 18 on the shot clock. Minner looking for a shot. Nice moves against Tapia. We got a foul on Presley. And they're in a bonus, so Minner heading to the line again. Trinity has 14 free throw attempts. They're 7 for 14 right now. 50%. 0 for 2 from Minner from the line and 0 for 4 from Martin. They've had a lot of free throw attempts. 7 more points puts you at 29 with, well, 28, but 29 after this one. As Minner can knock it down, she does. So a 14-point lead now. Minner has dropped it to. No shot clock, 25 left here in the first half. Morado has to get it across. Timeout called? No, maybe not. This ball crosses Sansano, kicked out. Hornaday going to take a three. That one's good from Hornaday. 12 seconds left in the first half. TLU with a 17-point lead. Robbins looking for a last shot, going up, drawing a foul with just 2 seconds left on the game clock. Maggie Robbins able to knock it down. Again, Trinity ranked number 14 in the nation right now, down 17 or 16 now heading into the half. Might be seeing some rankings for TLU here pretty soon. Morado gonna give it into Presley and run out the time. 15-point lead for the Bulldogs, 39-24. Heading into halftime. Again, you can check out the live stats online. I'll be back on in just a little bit to read some of the stats off. But we'll be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus and YouTube. just back, about to start the second half here in Seguin. 39-24, TLU off to a 15-point lead there in the first half. Trinity struggling from outside right now, 1 for 12 with 9 turnovers. TLU right now 5 for 13 from three-point range with 9 turnovers as well. TLU scoring the ball and playing some really good defense right now. Even with Brianna Wilson out, their starting center, Emerald St. Laurent, coming off the bench and playing some good minutes for this TLU team today. Looks like same lineup. Gonna start the second half that started the first half for both teams. Quarter by quarter, TLU 21, Trinity 10 that first quarter. The second, TLU only outscored Trinity by 4. It was 18-14, which has brought us to this 15-point lead that you currently see here to start the third quarter. The Bulldogs gonna have it. There'll be Mulkey there on the far side. Now Sansano. Jones looking inside. Great movement by TLU right now. They've been taking some time off this clock and the shot clock especially. They've scored at the end of the shot clock for probably over 50% of their possessions. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. Presley making a nice move. That's blocked and goes out of bounds. Only 3 seconds now on the shot clock. Sansano going to have it underneath. They got to get a catch and shot. Catch and shoot here. 3 seconds. Travel from St. Laurent. St. Laurent, again, this is her first career start. She's just a sophomore. 3 sophomores out on the court right now for TLU. 2 sophomores and a freshman for Trinity. Nice steal from Mulkey. Mulkey now on the fast break. Can't finish. Sansano gets the offensive board. Coming in behind Mulkey. Now she'll skip past Mulkey in the corner. She'll be doubled. We got a jump ball. That's a great job there by Elaine King. Grabbing that ball on the drive by Mulkey. TLU moves the ball a lot and moves pretty quickly. Sometimes they move so fast. They get ahead of themselves, kind of you see there. Trinity the same. They move the ball fast as well. Look at Napoli going inside against Sansano. That was good defense. St. Laurent comes out to help. Looks like she put a little too much pressure, a little too much body on Napoli on the drive. So Napoli now heading to the line. Both her points from the free throw line so far today. That'll be her third. She's 0 for 4 from the field, all threes that she's taken. That was her second drive. Napoli again from the line, takes another. Trinity down by 13, but Trinity a kind of team that no matter what, they're down. They can cause a spark, come back into this game. Just off their shooting capabilities, how fast they move the ball, how well they move the ball. You can never get too comfortable with a team like that. And I think that goes the same for TLU as well. TLU obviously has not trailed by a lot this season yet. Tigers neither. They only lost to Hardin Simmons, which went to overtime. Nice move and finish by Sansano. TLU now back with a 15-point lead. Robbins gets it inside. Nice steal by Malone. Mulkey gonna have it now. See if she slows it down. 3 Tiger to finish. That's tipped by Napoli. She'll steal that one away. Robbins trying to get a cross-court pass. And that's tipped. Napoli driving in. Kisses it off the glass. Nice finish by the junior. This lead down to 13 now. Tigers slowly eating away just a little bit. TLU scoring right with them if they want to keep this lead. Skip over to Sansano. She'll drive inside. Floater is good. My goodness. Lauren Sansano drops another bucket in. Sansano now with 9 points. Leading both teams in scoring alongside Mulkey with 9 as well. Nice pass in from Robbins. Kicked out. Napoli against Presley. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Presley. That's Presley's second. Still 7:29 left here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left in this game. Tigers are going to get it in to King. Now over to Anderson. Robbins up top, 15 on the shot clock. Now Napoli looking for a shot. That one way short. Nice rebound and finish by Natalie Anderson. Presley going to break the press up ahead to Jones. Jones looking inside. They got a mismatch there. Malone and Napoli underneath. They're looking to switch it now. Yeah, they switch it before TLU takes advantage. 8 on the shot clock now. What do we have? A foul on the floor. Going to be on Anderson. That's Anderson's second. Daviana Jones, Kaylee Lacey going to check in for TLU. Natalie Anderson, Annika Saenz, Kylie Minner all with 2 fouls for the Tigers. And then for the Bulldogs, St. Laurent with 3. That's why she's been out the game for a little bit for Malone. And then Kaylee Mulkey and Lauren Sansano both with 2. 15 on the shot clock. Sansano fouled by Reedy. A little bit of hand checking. Nice little motion by the ref here. I haven't seen that one yet. Kylie Minner checking in for the Tigers. Minner's played some good minutes today so far. She's got 5 points, one rebound, but she's handling the rock really well, penetrating TLU's defense well also. 6 on the shot clock. TLU's got to put one up. Sansano's going to have it too. Got to shoot it. Barely hits the rim. Jones fighting for it. Mulkey going to get the offensive board. Mulkey now with 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Jones driving inside, going up. No foul called, but this time there is. It's going to be on Sansano, and that's 3 on Sansano. Now she's got to come out of the game. She's saying she's good, but it's not because you're tired, it's because of your fouls. Callie Perez going to check in for her. Trinity might be getting TLU close to foul trouble here. Some of the starters, 2 of them with 3 fouls already. Still a lot of time left to play in this game. 13-point lead. The Tigers trimmed it down just 2 points since halftime. Robbins and 1. Trimmed it down 2 more with a chance to make it a 12-point game. Robbins with 8 points. Anderson with 9. Robbins also has 3 rebounds. She'll finish second half of the and 1. We got a Trinity timeout. I think Coach Cameron Hill is feeling it. The Trinity Tigers are finally finding some rhythm here in Seguin. The lead is down to 10 now. It was 15 at the half. We'll see what's going on in just a few moments after the break here on TLU Plus and YouTube. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. The Tigers chipping away since halftime. Malone, skip pass. That one tipped by Robbins. They got to get it over. Moki will. Up ahead to Lacey. Some time waits it off the shot clock now. Only 18 left. Lacey into Malone. Malone going to hand it off to Perez. Now only 8 on the shot clock. Got to speed things up. Perez, nice pass into Jones. Jones, pump faking up and in. Daviana Jones finishing a strong layup. Put TLU back ahead by 12. 45-33 here in Seguin. 5:20 left on the clock. Napoli for 3. That one short. Nice rebound there by King. She'll go up. Maybe not. Pass over to Anderson. She'll finish. Trinity looking a lot better now in the second half. This third quarter especially. Jones. It's still the third quarter. Never mind. Second half. Mulkey up top, guarded by Minner. She'll take a screen. Lacey will pull up. Jay is good. Lacey has such a smooth stroke. It's so quick too. She catches fire, it's hard to stop. She doesn't need a lot of space to get it off. Nice pump fake. Napoli tries to do the up and under. It's blocked by Mulkey, but it's out of bounds on the Bulldogs, so Tigers gonna have it. We got a media timeout here in the third quarter. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll be back in just a moment. Trinity going to have it underneath. Trailing by 12. Minter on the inbound. Looking for Anderson, nothing there. They're going to lob it in. She'll grab it. Up to Robbins now. Robbins, spin move on Perez. Nice move by Robbins. Can't finish. Tries to get that right hand on that spin move. That's a hard finish to make. Mulkey up top to Perez. Now Jones. Nice catch by Mulkey. She's got some good hands. Don't leave Lacey open. Got 10 on the shot clock. Gotta find something now. Nice back door by Mulkey and another finish for Kaylee Mulkey. She's now got 11 tonight. This lead back to 14 for TLU. Napoli out to Anderson. Anderson on the drive. Nice drive by Anderson, but what a great stop by Jones. She just stands 2 feet in there in the paint. Hand straight up. They got to get it over. They will in Mulkey. Just 3:30 left here in the third quarter. 14-point lead for TLU. Malone with it in the paint. Gonna drive in left side. Nice kiss off the glass from Madison Malone, the freshman. Now TLU with this largest lead of the second half. What a shot. Cancel that. Signs. Knocks one down from deep. We're back to 13. Nice shot there by Signs. Trinity finding the basket now. As we talked about, this second half been much better. Look at Robbins all over the place. Trinity gonna have it. Doesn't go out of bounds. Signs looking up ahead. That one off the foot of Mulkey. Minter looking inside at Anderson. Lacey gonna foul Anderson on the layup. So Anderson going to the line to shoot 2. Denise Merrick checking back in for TLU alongside Kayla Presley. Napoli and Maggie Robbins going to come out for the Tigers. As O'Rourke going to check in alongside Reedy. Anderson able to knock down the first. Not on the second. Rebounded by Merrick. Anderson with 11 points tonight. He's got 6 rebounds with it. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. They need a bucket here. Once you get below 10-point lead, it can be anybody's game. Look at Merrick. What a move. Straight out of volleyball season. Nice move there by Denise Merrick. Put TLU back ahead by 14. Signs. Give it over to Mueller. Mueller against Jones now. Now Reedy. Reedy driving right. Spin. Oh, she traveled. Elaine King checking back in. She'll come in for Anderson. How many minutes is Anderson playing? She looks exhausted. Right now, Anderson 22 minutes, Robbins with 20, and then King and Reedy with 18 each, 17 for Napoli. Presley driving in, dump off to Jones. Jones going up, strong, can't finish, tipped out. Presley gonna get fouled, trying to get it back by Minner. Oh, that's Minner's third. Still only a minute 53 left in the third. Mulkey underneath, give it into Presley. Presley driving in, hop step, down low to Merrick. Good pass, no foul called on the play. So the Tigers gonna have it down 14. They need a bucket here, minute 45 left. Reedy up top, guarded by Jones. Skip pass, tipped by Mulkey. Now Signs has it. Pull up jumper from Signs, rattles out. Signs is a nice little pull up. Can't get that one to go as it's in and out. Presley with some space, gets it inside, kick out, Mulkey for 3. Kaylee Mulkey, my goodness. 17-point lead for TLU after the 3-pointer by Kaylee Mulkey. Mulkey continues to come up in clutch moments. That was a big-time shot by Mulkey to kind of quiet this Tiger team. Look at the defense from the freshman all over the floor for the Bulldogs. Callie Perez. Callie Perez. Their defense energy is incredible. Gets it back for TLU as they lead by 17, and all of a sudden, this game is back to how it was earlier. TLU with all the momentum right now. They'll kick it out to Presley. 10 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. They still got it, a bucket here. They put them up by 20. Mulkey from way deep is off the mark. But they get their own rebound. Shot clock reset, only a 10-second difference now between the game clock. Presley gonna take a quick one, that's good. 19-point lead for TLU against the number 14 Trinity Tigers. Just 15 seconds remain here in the third quarter. O'Rourke against Perez. Watch this defense. Watch the defense. Kicked out, Signs wide open 3. Good shot. And we've got a foul, so count the basket. And I think we've got a foul on the Bulldogs. Yeah, the basket counts. And she says it's going to be on 24, I believe. We might get a replay. Let's see. Let me check out and see what happened. So, again, you guys, yeah, they're going to replay it. We'll be back in just a moment. "16-point ball game after the shot from Signs. Looks like they got a replay. Looked like the foul was underneath on the box out. Drawn by O'Rourke. So she's at the line now. This could be a potential 5-point play. It's already a 4. It is a 5-point play. 3-point shot and 2 made free throws. And all of a sudden, this lead is back to 14 after the hot spark by TLU. 2 on the game clock. Oh, just goes out of bounds. 0.09 left now on the clock. And that'll wrap it up here in the third quarter. TLU with a huge chance there to get another bucket. But still a game here in Seguin. Only a 14-point lead, 58-44 as we go into the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a moment on TLU Plus on YouTube. "14-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter. Tigers going to start off with the ball. Maggie Robbins here up top, guarded by Presley. Nice screen by King. They'll get over to Napoli. She'll drive in. Nice step around. Not able to finish. Rebounded by Merrick. Looks like Merrick going to start this quarter. Look at the defense. Anderson and Sansana all over the floor. Great hustle play there by both teams. It's going to end up TLU ball though. Robbins all over Presley. She'll be called for a foul. Another inbound for TLU. Presley going to get doubled here. They got to work it up quick. Great job by Caleb Presley to break the press. And now Mulkey going to have some space. Not take the shot. She'll give it to Presley. Presley going up. Reverse lay is good. What a move by Caleb Presley. Now TLU with a 16-point lead. Stolen away this time. Sansano with it. 3-on-2 fast break. Over to Mulkey. Mulkey going up. Fouled hard by Robbins. Trinity playing very aggressively here in the fourth quarter as Mulkey is fouled hard. Now it's a 16-point lead, a chance to make it 18, but man, we're getting aggressive here. Got some new mops here in Seguin. Some $200 mops there. I'm putting them to use today. The refs are. So Mulkey at the line to shoot 2. Mulkey so far on the day, 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. This chance for a double-double. Mulkey shooting well, percentage-wise. Also, 5 for 11. It's her first miss from the free throw line. She's able to knock down the second. 15-point lead is back. Kind of stayed around there ever since halftime. Nice pass inside. We got a foul, though. It's going to be on Daviana Jones. So the Tigers going to have it underneath. This is Robbins with it. She'll look inside. Nice poke away by Merrick. They're looking for King underneath. Robbins again underneath, get it into Anderson against Jones. Anderson going up strong, and one. Drawn by Natalie Anderson, leading scorer for the Tigers. It's a tough take there by the sophomore. Right now, Anderson number 2 in scoring in the conference too. Just a point behind Miles from Schreiner, who TLU faced off against last night. They held Miles to, I think, like 11. And then Napoli right behind Anderson in scoring, number 3 in the conference with 17.3. We're down to 14-point lead, so still around the same. 8:54 left in the game. We got a timeout by Coach Hill and Trinity Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment. T+ YouTube. Point lead, 61-47. 8:50 remaining. Sansano is checked back in for the Bulldogs after being in foul trouble. She had 3 there early. Pull-up jumper from Sansano rims out. Merrick trying to get the board is grabbed by Robbins. Giving ahead to Napoli. Now up to Reedy. Reedy on the fast break. Poked away by Sansano. Nice block on the fast break by the sophomore. Again, poked away, this time by Presley. Coming down the lane is Minard, not there. Good defense. Reedy up top, making a nice move. Trying to get a dump off to Anderson. Looked like it bounced off of Anderson. Sansano saying it too, but not enough to get a replay or anything. be Tigers basketball down low. I think they do want to take a look at it. Are they going to do review it? No, maybe not. They're not. It was, we just looked at it though. It was off of Anderson, but Tigers going to have it. 3-point shot from Reedy, rims out. Merrick gets a tough board. Tries to get it Sansano. Reedy comes up with the steal. Now Robbins out for three. Knocks it down. This game now within 11, 61-50. 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Trinity, all of a sudden, has got it to 11. Haven't been in single digits in a while. Sansano in the corner with it. TLU needs a big bucket here to remain a little comfy for the rest of this game. Jones backing down, going up, can't finish. Nice tough rebound by Anderson. Trinity with the chance to make it a single-digit deficit. They give it over to Reedy for three. That's good. And we've got another player injured on the court. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, Moki had a cramp, so nothing, crazy. Hopefully she'll be able to walk that off and be okay. I got kind of scared for a second. She was on the ground, hurting pretty bad, like thought she tore something. But all of a sudden, Trinity has brought this game within single digits now. 8 points. Jones trying to answer. She does. Jones kind of been quiet. The Tigers leave her open in her spot, knocks it down. Back to 10 here at TLU. Napoli against Presley. We'll give it out to Minner against Sansano. We'll give it into Robbins now. Kicked out. Anderson for three. That's off the front of the rim and out of bounds on Presley. So Trinity still going to have it. They need a big bucket here. A big one. Robbins has it underneath. 8 on the shot clock. Anderson with it against Merrick. Driving in. Kicked out to Napoli. On-ball screen from Anderson. Nice pick and roll. Can't finish, though. Anderson fighting underneath. Doing as much as possible. Nice little pick and roll there, though. Sansano. Skip pass to Lacey. Presley looking for a shot. Dribble drive inside. That's poked away. Tigers trying to make it a single-digit deficit again. We got a foul on Sansano. That'll be 4 on the sophomore, I believe. Let's double-check that. That is 4. Only 6:30 remaining, so not a huge deal. Again, TLU with a lot of space on that bench. A lot of players. No, not a lot of space on the bench. A lot of players over there that can come in the game and contribute some good minutes. One of them being Callie Perez, who's going to check in right now, a freshman. Maggie Robbins has it underneath. She'll get it in. 3-point shot is good from Reedy. My goodness, Reedy knocking down another. And now we're within 7. 63-56. Tigers are slowly chipping away. Presley, now to Perez, now to Lacey, trying to answer. They need it. Not going to get it. And it's going to hit the shot clock. So the Tigers with the chance to reduce this lead even more. Anderson coming out. I think she has some blood on her. Yeah, she has some blood on her arm. But Anderson is obviously the leading scorer, number 2 scorer in the conference, just a point behind Miles on Schreiner. Leading rebounder. She's got to come back in the game. Oh my gosh, Napoli just comes down the court, pulls up a 3, and now the Tigers trail by 4. We've got a good game here in Seguin. TLU needs a bucket. That's going to be 10 seconds on the press by the Tigers. We're gonna need a timeout. Coach Patterson going to call a timeout, as Trinity has brought this game within 4 now, 63-59. We'll be back in just a moment. I'll tell you Plus and YouTube. Trinity all of a sudden has brought this lead down to 4 for the Bulldogs. And we've still got plenty of time left on the clock. Reedy taking another quick 3. That one not going to drop that time. Jones gets a board. They just got a 10-second violation. TLU's got to work to get this ball up the floor a little quicker. They will that time. Trinity playing some better defense now. We'll see if Presley can penetrate just a tad bit. Napoli going to get a steal on Presley. Now Perez on the other end. Pass over to Signs. Trinity has the ball. Napoli looking for a 3. She'll drive in, get a pass over to Signs. An easy finish. Veronica Signs. Now only a 2-point lead for TLU. With 5 minutes left to play. Perez trapped. We got a foul called. Santano going to check back in for Perez. Natalie Anderson checking back in for the Tigers. I think that was a play called up there by Coach Hill. They keep trapping when Perez catches the ball. Maybe because she's a freshman, they think she can't handle it, but ends up being a foul right here. So Bulldogs going to have it. Only 3 fouls on both sides. So a couple away from heading to the line. Santano going to be back in the game for the Bulldogs. That ball hit off the head of Presley. That might be backcourt. Yeah, that'll be a backcourt on the Tigers. So the Bulldogs do get it back. They lucked out there. They're only ahead by 2. They need a huge basket. A huge one right here. Lacey on the far wing. They'll skip it to Santano. She'll take a 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Robbins. Trinity with the chance to take the lead or tie it up here on this possession. Napoli going to bring it down the floor against Santano. Looking for a pull-up. Now Minter with it. Back to Napoli for 3. That one way off. Anderson's going to get the board, though, and kick it back out to Robbins. Robbins skip past Napoli. Up top for three is good. My goodness, Reedy does not miss. And now Trinity has the lead, 64-63. 3:50 left in the game. Presley driving in, kicked out to Jones for a shot. That's good from Jones. TLU takes back the lead, 65-64 now. Trinity going to try to answer here. TLU needs a huge stop. I don't think they've stopped the Tigers in the last 8 possessions. Well, like a travel, nothing there. Anderson going up strong. An easy finish for Natalie Anderson. The Tigers back with the lead. Jones this time against Napoli. Nearly a turnover. They got to be careful. Jones trying to answer again. That one rims out. Presley gets an offensive board. Going to give it back to Jones for another shot. That one off the back of the rim. Tries to get her own board. Not able to do so. Anderson going to get it. Tigers lead with the ball now. They can go up 2 possessions here. Napoli up top. Guarded by Jones. So take a screen from Anderson. We got a foul on Jones. So Trinity will have an inbound there on the far side. Sky O'Rourke checking in for the Tigers. Minner up top. Guarded by Lacey. She'll give it over to Reedy for 3. That one off the mark. Jones going to get the board, give it to Presley to run the point. Now Sansano with it. They're looking for a trap. She'll give it back to Presley. And now Napoli will pick her up. Has Sansano open there on the wing. Presley not able to see her. They'll give it in to Jones. We got a foul on the floor. A lot of hands there underneath. Trinity with the lead just by 1. I didn't get to see who the foul was on. It was so TLU, Sansano, and Daviana Jones both with 4 fouls. Jones going to come out now. Mulkey going to check in as she seems okay after the leg cramp. 12 on the shot clock. Sansano getting it inside. Turnaround, put up, not good. Minter with it. TLU trying to get a jump ball. We've got it. So it'll be Tigers basketball with the lead, 66-65. Here, just 2:19 left to play. We're coming down to the wire. Trinity has a lot of momentum right now. We'll see if they can keep it. TLU needs a huge stop. Haven't been scoring like they've been in the past. Napoli makes a nice move, driving inside, kisses it off the glass, it won't go. Sansano with the board. Sansano breaking the press, up to Daviana Jones, over to Mulkey. Mulkey going up and is fouled on the shot. She's going to the line. So Mulkey, 2 big free throws right here to take back the lead. Two huge free throws. Maggie Robbins coming back in the game for the Tigers. She'll sub out Sky O'Rourke. .159 left in the game. Mulkey at the line to shoot. She's shooting 2. So far, Mulkey with 15 tonight. Make it 16. And we'll tie a tie game at 66. Mulkey off the mark on the second. Lacey nearly gets it back. Robbins going to end up with it. And now the Tigers basketball, tie ball game. They'll get it to the corner to Reedy. Reedy inside to Anderson. Nice ball movement. It's stolen away. Good hands there by Daviana Jones. Now the Bulldogs have it. At the tie game, 1:45 left. They need a big bucket here. Sansano up top, guarded by Reedy. Boy, has Reedy brought this game close. Mulkey up and in. Nice pass from Daviana Jones. TLU now with the 2-point lead. And they need a huge stop here. 1:20 left on the game clock. Minner up top. She drives in. That's poked away by Mulkey. Anderson gets the bucket to go. And we're tied back at 68. This is a beautiful game we are watching. Tied at 68. Trinity has come all the way back. Reedy is just on fire right now. She is lighting it up from deep. She brought the Tigers back with just her only points of the evening. We're down this stretch here in the fourth quarter. Her 3 threes. She's got 9 on the night. But she is knocking them down, and then Napoli came down the court and just pulled up a 3, knocked it down. And all of a sudden, we have a tie ball game at 68. A minute left here in Seguin. Kaylee Mulkey tonight, incredible. 18 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. And Kayla Presley with 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Daviana Jones, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Lauren Sansano, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And Denise Merrick, 4 points, 6 rebounds. TLU out rebounding the Tigers 47-32. 18 turnovers for the Bulldogs, 16 for the Tigers. TLU currently 42% from the field, Tigers 37. Tigers heating up. Remember, they were 0 for 15, I believe, at one point today. Well, now they're 8 for 25, 32%. That means they shot at least 40, 50% here in the second half. Seemed like they shot 100% the way the Tigers came out shooting. We got a tie game, a minute left. They're looking inside to Jones. Skip pass to Mulkey is out of bounds from Lacey. And the Bulldogs turn it over with just exactly a minute left in a tie game. Let's see what the Tigers have in store. Robbins gonna run it. Guarded by Presley. We've got just 50 seconds left. Napoli this time. They'll switch. She'll drive in on Presley. Kicked out. Robbins wide open 3. That one off the front of the rim. Robbins gets her own board, and she'll kick it out to Napoli. Reedy for 3 this time. That one off the front of the rim. The Bulldogs, she is fouled. Sansano fouled on the break. But my goodness, Trinity misses 2 wide open 3s. Reedy and Robbins, 2 of their best shooters, missed 2 big 3s down the stretch. And now this game in the Bulldogs' hands as Sansano heads to the line to shoot 2. Just 29 seconds left in the game. Sansano able to knock it down. She's got 10 right now. And not able to make the second. That's a big miss from TLU. Trinity, no shot clock, just 24 seconds. We might have a game winner tonight or a buzzer beater. If the Tigers win, that's what's going to happen, unless TLU gets it back. Napoli with it up top, guarded by Lacey. Just 10 seconds left. Robbins on the wing, guarded by Presley. She'll drive inside, throw one up. It's no good. 5 seconds remain. Trinity going to foul Mulkey. And this crowd, again, is on fire. TLU heading to the line, ahead by 1 with just 3 seconds remaining in the game. Coach Cameron Hill wanting a timeout after the free throws. Mulkey at the line. Big makes here. That's 1. Need another. 70-68. This game still is not over yet. Trinity has 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds at that, to do something with this basketball. Mulkey misses the second. And we got a timeout by the Tigers. 3.5 seconds remain, a 2-point ball game. We'll stay right here. because this is a big possession. Probably the biggest possession in conference play of either men or women. 70-68, 3.5 seconds remain on the clock. The timeout by Coach Cameron Hill and the Tigers. Bulldogs have to play some great defense here. Both teams 1-0. Both teams only with one loss on the season. Trinity 5-1. TLU 7-1. The only loss for Trinity this year against Hardin-Simmons, who's also ranked. Trinity, again, number 14 in the nation. The Bulldogs' only loss on the season was against Pacific Lutheran, when they lost that matchup just off of a lot of makes by the PLU team. 2-point game, 3.5 seconds on the clock. What do the Tigers do? Anderson's gonna have the throw in on the far sideline. She'll get it into Robbins. 3 seconds into Anderson. Anderson's gonna go up and in. A buzzer beater by the Tigers is sending us to overtime. What a play by Cameron Hill and the Tigers. What a play. We've seen plays like that all night by Anderson. We'll be back in just a moment. We need another replay. That was a literal buzzer beater by Anderson on the shot. The clock expired as the ball fell through the rim. You saw the red lights on the backboard. What a play drawn by Coach Cameron Hill. We're going into overtime here in Seguin. Trinity's second overtime on the season. They went to overtime. Their only other time this season was against Hardin-Simmons. They ended up losing. However, Trinity's got all the momentum right now against the Bulldogs. It's 70-70 here in Seguin. We got 5 more minutes left tonight. Someone comment that Florida State Louisville game. I'm trying to see UT go to the college football playoffs. 5 minutes remain, or 5 minutes begin here in overtime. Reedy guarded by Lacey. She'll drive and kick out to Robbins. Robbins making a move down to Anderson. They're going to work it to her, and it works. Anderson remains hot again. Anderson right now, how many does she have? She's got 21 tonight. 23, I'm sorry, after that bucket. And now Tigers with the first lead of overtime. Sansano on the wing. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Got 15. Presley looking inside. Now Sansano is. She'll penetrate a tad bit. Kick it out to Presley. Presley looking for a shot. Now over to Lacey. Lacey mid-range jumper is way long. Rebounded by Reedy. This TLU lineup is a lot different than we've seen. No forward in. Daviana Jones, a forward guard, but not a lot of size. Minner step back three is good. .350 left. Trinity off to a 5-point lead. That one off the mark from Mulkey. Anderson gets the board. Anderson going to push it up the floor, kick it out. Reedy for another three. I think she was out of bounds. Yeah, out of bounds by Reedy. Thought we had a timeout, I was going to say. It got quiet all of a sudden. But Trinity, nothing to argue about. They're right in front of Reedy as she caught that, so they probably saw her out of bounds. Audrey Hornaday going to check in. Sadayu Jones as well for Daviana Jones. And who else came out of the game? Kaylee Lacey? Yeah, they're going to come in for Lacey. 3:37 left here in overtime. TLU needs a bucket. Down 5, 3:37 left. Presley will give it to Audrey. Now back up top. 15 on the shot clock. They've got to penetrate. They've got to get it inside. It's stolen away by Robbins. All this back and forth passing up top. Presley definitely the capability to drive by these Trinity defenders. Sansano as well. But there's a lot of passing going around on top of the key. And now Trinity's up 7. TLU's going to have to work fast. But kick it out. Hornaday for 3. That one off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mulkey. Going to kick it back up top. Sansano takes one. That one off the mark as well. Anderson gets the board. We got a foul on Kaylee Mulkey. And now Sansano, oh no, that's 4 on Mulkey. Sansano, Mulkey, and Jones all with 4 fouls now. The Tigers off to a 7-point lead. Anderson with a chance to make it 9 to start overtime. And TLU is jumping behind late in the game today. Had a big lead entire game, but a team like the Tigers can't get too comfortable. TLU's got to work fast now, down 9, and get some stops. Mulkey backdoor to Sansano through the hands of Lawrence Sansano, and now the Tigers get it again. Tigers get a buzzer beater to go into overtime and now have a 9-point lead to start it. Napoli making a nice move on Hornaday. That one going out of bounds. They're going to call it Tiger basketball. Robbins on the inbound underneath. They'll give it out. Minner, dribble drive, pull up. Jay is good. 11-point lead now for the Tigers, just 2 minutes remaining. Sansano going to bring it up the floor. Poked away by Robbins. Sansano on the inbound. Get it to Jones. Got to take a quick shot. That's good from Jones. You got to add some pressure here. Lead back to 9. Just 2:08 remaining. We'll be back in just a minute on TLU Plus and YouTube. Nine-point lead for the Tigers as they have the basketball as well. That's stolen away by Hornaday. A little mistouch by Robbins. Now a 3-on-2 fast break. Sansano spin move going up, blocked by Napoli. They call a foul on Napoli. Napoli is going to foul out. I believe Napoli fouls out after that foul. Yeah, she's holding up the 5 here in front of the screen. Sansano able to knock down the first. King gonna check in for Napoli. Sansano able to knock down the second as well. So this lead back to 7. TLU needs a steal here and a quick bucket. I think the clock was running. Maybe it was. Reedy on the inbound, give it in to Robbins. Robbins looking for the cut by Minner. She was open there for a little bit. TLU needs a big stop here. Minner pull up jumper short. Anderson and Jones fighting for it. We got a timeout, TLU. So it'll be TLU basketball. 30 seconds. Minute 40 remaining. TLU basketball after the timeout. They can still come back within this thing. Tigers starting the overtime off hot. Now Napoli out of the game. One of their better players on both sides of the ball. TLU trying to take advantage of that with a minute 40 remaining. Down 7. You got to move quick though. You need a quick bucket here and another stop. A quick bucket. Trinity going to keep their press on. Sansano going to take the inbound. Trinity back with the press. They're going to run it. Sansano with the ball. And Jones not paying attention. TLU turns it over. Sansano throws it, picks up her dribble, trying to get it to Jones without her looking. Goes straight out of bounds, and it's a big mistake by the Bulldogs. That might have just cost them the game or a chance to get back in this thing. Anderson to Reedy, inside to Minner. Minner looking for King. The drop off not there. And we got an out of bounds on the Tigers, so back to TLU. A couple seconds wasted off the clock though between that turnover by Sansano. And now, just a minute 15. They've got to work quick. Hornaday is going to take a quick three. That one's off. Mulkey trying to get an offensive board. It's grabbed by Reedy. Now Trinity going to take some time off the clock. TLU's got to add some pressure. It's poked away. Hornaday has it. 2-on-1 fast break. They'll give it to Mulkey. Mulkey going up, can't finish. Gonna go out of bounds. Whose ball is it? Tiger basketball. Still a 7-point lead, 53 seconds. The Tigers just 53 seconds away from making a huge comeback win in overtime here in Seguin. Robbins bringing it up the floor. Sansano on the floor. I think she might have rolled her ankle a little bit on that play. Reedy gonna have it on the inbound here on the near side. Ahead by 7. Trinity gonna look to waste some time off this clock. Jones gonna foul with 39 seconds. Anderson able to knock it down. Now an 8-point lead for the Tigers, just 40 seconds left. Make it 9. Nine-point lead, 40 seconds. Sansano's got to put one up quick. We got a foul by Robbins. Robbins with 4 now. Sano off the mark. Got a substitution coming in. Callie Perez for Hornaday. Jones going to foul. TLU just fouling now with 33 seconds. Trinity with the 9-point lead. So Reedy heading to the line. Wow, we're tied field goal percentage now, 39.4 for both teams. 1 point, TLU way ahead. Field goal percentage, Trinity finally found their groove, started knocking them down from deep. Anderson with 27 points tonight. She had a phenomenal game for the Tigers. She also had 12 rebounds. That ball off the mark, rebounded by King. That's going to do it here at TLU. 11-point lead. Who is it? Robbins at the line now. Trinity going to mop up the floor some more. Robbins not able to knock it down. 11-point lead, 22 seconds. That'll probably do it here in Seguin. TLU 57% from the free throw line. They were 12 for 21. The Tigers 75%, 24 for 32. As time is going to run out, they've got a 12-point lead, 15 seconds. Sano going to put one up to make it a 10-point game. But that will do it. 10 seconds left now. Up ahead to King, 8 now. Make it 5. Your final score here in Seguin, Trinity comes back in an overtime win to beat TLU 86-76 off of a 27-point game, 12-rebound game from Natalie Anderson, the sophomore out of California. So thank you guys for joining us here on TLU Plus and YouTube tonight for 2 really great games. 2 wins by Trinity tonight. But thanks again for joining. Please hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys later. Thanks again, Nicholas Trumbull.